Okay, Valencia day 2. Rob's just gone to get a drink. Well, here's our breakfast. The first part will likely go for seconds, and yeah, I didn't get this in the vlog, well, in the last one, but there is a swimming pool at this hotel. We won't have time to go in it now, so we're not going to bother. But today, we're going to be doing the long walk to the beach, see what we find on the way, and then if we got time, Science Museum later. Okay, looks like we won't be going to the beach after all. Not sure if you viewers can see, but it's actually started raining. Bit disappointing really, like it literally feels like we've brought our weather here with us when we were hoping it to be sunny all around while we're here, but I guess we'll just adapt. We'll probably just do the Science Museum to start with, and then if it's cleared up, maybe do something more central, we'll see. You're back in the shopping mall, and yeah, it looks like a lot of the shops here don't open till 10 o'clock. It's about 9:15, so yeah, up nice and early, but we decided to cut through the mall because well, it's raining outside, so it's very disappointing about the weather. We just looked outside the other end of the shopping mall, and it's actually got worse now. And we also noticed the Science Museum doesn't open till 10, so we're just going to kill a bit of time here now, go to a coffee shop for a bit. Thankfully it stopped. Looks like it will be cloudy all day now, so yeah, we've brought our British weather with us. So we've walked to the other side now, where we were yesterday, like we were at the other side of that block. Just thought we'd have a look around here, killing time before the museum opens. It feels like it's gonna rain again, but we'll be in. I have to say, I do really love the architecture in Valencia, and those buildings, they look very interesting. Now we were going up to the Science Museum, or up to space as it's put here. Excited for that as I am a bit of a space nut. Okay, so the first bit we've come across in this Science Museum is the ant hill. I know one person in my community, in fact one of my favourite channels, Science, would love this, as their research is done mostly around ants. I'll get better footage when there's less people there, but we'll go close up in a bit. And now in my favourite section, the space section. Yes, I do love space. Okay, so we've just come out the space area now, and God, I had a fucking good time in there. I know you did as well, right? Yeah, so now we're exploring more of the Science Museum now, but that area, it might even be better than the space area at the Science Museum in London, you know, like I mean, there's less to it, but there's a lot more like details of the moon and some of the rockets, and there's the VR experience. We never went on it, but there was a VR experience where you could get a feeling of what it's actually like on the moon, which would have been interesting, only the queue was ridiculously long. So we've now come to the biology bit of the Science Museum. There's a fairly gross bit there, but I won't get that bit in the vlog in case it puts anyone off their food watching. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm easily grossed out and I get easily put off. Of course, some people think that's weird, no, but it's just me. So here we've got a book about myths. So what? I mean, it's all in Spanish, but is this meant to be about things that people came up with, but they don't actually exist? Looks like it. Well, Britain's filled with myths, so I'm sure you fellow Brits will like it. Of course, the mechanisms. Is this gross? I hope not. Okay, this is just outside, as you can see, but it's a better view from the airplanes up here. Plants and medicine. Is that why grass type's my favourite kind of Pokemon? Okay, I was getting ready to be upset because when I saw this, I actually thought it was talking about like how animal fur is used to make human clothes, but no, it just so happens he's got Dalmatian socks on, because it says there, well, it's talking about the human feet. So we seem to have come to another space section of the museum. Of course, I'm happy. Lot of space related things here. Of course, Space Invaders had to be included. But yeah, it was very dark back there, but there was this the lecture on Mars as well, which was quite interesting.
Ready?
Yep. Here we got some fossils. Of course, when I think of fossils mostly nowadays, it's the fossils on Animal Crossing. About to experience the Titanic's ice. Well, I mean, it could be any ice, I suppose. It does say Earth's water up there. But if you saw my Titanic vlog, you'll see that I already had my hand in the iceberg ice then. Oh, this is cold. Oh, I can't keep it in there for too long. Oh boy, weather and climate, something I talk about a lot as I'm a big believer in saving the planet. Okay, so we're apparently in the chemistry section now, which is back there, but we couldn't help but notice this down here. But yeah, when it comes to the three science and chemistry, biology and physics, I think chemistry is my least favourite, with physics being my favourite. Do you have a favourite and least favourite science? Let me know below. It doesn't look like there's a lot to see in the chemistry section. It's mostly pictures and words, but I guess it wouldn't be safe to display chemicals and fire and such on display. Also in this section there's no English translation, so it's hard for us to understand. Okay, so we've come to a very open bit now, but it looks like this area is about genes and DNA, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. And yeah, still disappointed about the weather. Don't know if you viewers can see, it's still raining outside, and this building clearly needs a lot of maintenance, as there's been a lot of drips here. But hey, it is what it is. So now we've come to a bit where it talks about history of these buildings. I mean, they are interesting buildings, so curious to find out more about them. And now back in another space section, the only bit we've not been in so far. Okay, we're back outside. It's not raining as heavily as it was, but still raining. Such a shame really this had to happen while we're in Valencia, where it's meant to be hot. So we've ended up in this all-you-can-eat buffet, which we looked at yesterday. We decided not to go in the end. It's cheaper at lunchtime, so better. So decided to start with one of my favourite foods, pasta. Rob has gone up to get his now. We'll see what he gets when he comes back. Now on my second course, apologies, I forgot to get Rob's food in as well, but he went for a chicken and some garlic bread. My second course, decided to make up a salad, which I'm going to be adding mayo to, of course. I'll get both in this time. My memory is like a goldfish sometimes. Well, we're at the buffet now. Rob was sensible. He went for a couple of small plates. Well, they're small to us because the portion sizes here are smaller than in the UK, which is a good thing really, because the UK has a problem with obesity. But I was literally being a typical Brit. I had 3 portions before dessert. It was a nice experience now. So I think we're just going to have a quick browse in the mall and then go back to the hotel for a bit. The weather app says it's meant to stop raining at 4 o'clock, so maybe at 4 o'clock we'll have a browse where we haven't been yet. Well, we're out and I'm very happy it's brightened up and stopped raining. We're just going to pop back into the hotel, stretch our legs, recharge our phones as our batteries have gone down, and then we're going to head off in another direction when we're back out. Weather is much better now, so now we are walking to central Valencia. That takes just over 30 minutes. It's going to be a nice walk, and we'll experience more architecture like this interesting building. So I'm sure a lot of you fellow Brits will be amused by this. You just about see the title there. Coffee Bastard Kitchen. We're going to go there, are we? So now we're just wandering around the central. Just noticed they've got CX here as well. But yeah, it's it kind of feels like a bit of a different place here now. Like it's a bit more polluted and more built up instead of more open. But it's nice to experience different. And nice to also experience the centre of Valencia. Just noticed there's a shop over there called Lefties. Oh, it's been blocked by the post. Is that a shop where us left winners have to go in? Just noticed as well. Look, Rob. There's the symbol of the underground. Oh, let's see what it is. Wait. Okay, viewers, look, see? Symbol of the underground. And it's literally just a clothes shop. Okay. We've now walked out of a souvenir shop. It's in the bag, but I got a Valencia t-shirt. Rob's still looking for a badge, and of course had to buy a Red Bull to get me going for the rest of the day. We're across even more shops now, and in the background back there is Foster's Hollywood, I think it's called. Don't think we have that restaurant in the UK. Do love American restaurants though. So right now we're still walking to the cathedral, but wanted to get that building as well. That's pretty ancient. Okay, so we were having a look at the architecture around here. Maybe that's it in the background. We'll go over there in a minute. I'm not sure if you viewers can see, there's a bear there, and also someone dressed up as Mickey Mouse. Let's see what they're up to. You can just see Mickey in the background and the bear. Didn't want to get too close in case they begged for money. Wait, there's another bear down there. Right down there. Okay, looks like we're being followed by this bear now. Maybe not. Or are we? Okay, he's decided to give up. He just wanted to get the other side of this building. It's a very nice building, but yeah, there's a lot of mixed architecture in this city. Show you where we are now. It's like this giant square. Okay, so we're now sat out what is actually the cathedral. So as you can go up to the tower, There is a sign there that says closed, but we can see people walking out. But I did just see a couple of people walk in, so I guess we'll find out in a minute, well, after I finish this Red Bull, whether or not we can go in still. Okay, so it looks like we missed the last queue in, as it closes at 6, so closed in about 5 minutes. But we might come back here tomorrow, we'll see. Thought this was a castle, was getting excited then because I like castles, but it looks like it's just a gateway. Maybe it used to be part of a castle. I mean, it's got a moat around it. It'd be cool if you could actually go up it, though it'd probably be dangerous now. Over the bridge now. Let's see where this bridge leads. Okay, so now we've decided to go down the dried riverbed, and we're going to keep walking down it till we end up back at the science park where we were earlier. Be quite a nice walk, I can imagine. Kind of reminds me of when I do the walk from Richmond to Twickenham alongside the River Thames, only this will be a bit different because this isn't a river, this is a dried riverbed, but still I look forward to experiencing the walk. Okay, that was a long walk, but a really fun walk, definitely worth doing. But yes, we are pretty much back now because there's the art museum there. Just need to walk over now. It's interesting seeing the different atmosphere now. Feels like there's more people here in the evening than there is in the morning. Okay, looks like there's a lot of people over there. So it must be something like a festival because you can see there's a stage there. But we did notice when we were here yesterday they were setting up for something. Looks like there's shows going on. I can see advertisement over there. We're about to cross the road and notice there's a lot of people queuing this side as well, so it must be something exciting. Who knows what it is though. So now we're in a restaurant called VIPs. Notice it had burgers and we're kind of in the burger mood. Now that we've had our final meal, we're gonna go back into our hotel and call it a day. It's about 9:30, so probably going to spend the rest of the day playing on the Switch. But yeah, if you like the video, please be sure to like and maybe subscribe. Links down below to socials, and see you in the next vlog.